A word about healthcare. There is a lot of talk about healthcare and creating a government-based universal healthcare system. Right now, the United States has the very best healthcare system in the world. Yes, it still is flawed, and yes, it can be improved. But please ask yourself, do we really want to model our healthcare system on a socialist model like they do in Canada or Great Britain? In those nationalized healthcare systems, rules and regulations determine when you can see a doctor. The rules decide if you get to see a specialist or not. And it is very common for a patient to have to wait for 6 months to see a specialist. If you think healthcare is expensive now, just wait and see what happens after the government starts running it. This is what happens with socialized medicine, and that is not the kind of healthcare system we want in America. Whatever changes that we make in the healthcare, in order to provide affordable healthcare to all, in order to be cost effective, it must not be under the control of Republicans or Democrats, but rather under the control of patients, families, doctors, and caregivers. Reform legislation should not be rammed down our throats by one party, but should have wide support of most Americans and both major political parties. All the changes should be well thought out, debated in the open, and not rushed into law under the cover of holiday weekends. There are many alternatives to the socialist plans of Obama, Reid, and Pelosi, which can improve access to the best care cost effectively. The government should not be in the business of running 1/6 of the economy of the United States of America. A word about energy. As with so many other areas in the domain of energy, the solution is less about what the government should do and more of what it should stop doing. The government needs to get out of the way and allow the market to solve the problem for us. We don't need a government-funded Manhattan Project or Marshall Plan for energy. We just need to allow the private market to function, allow offshore drilling beyond the site of beach, say 25 or 50 miles, license construction of nuclear power plants, permit drilling in 2% of ANWR, etc. No subsidies or privileges are necessary. Companies and investors are liable for any messes they make. Fortunately, our technological ingenuity has enabled us to clean up our messes better than any other country. Let the American people and the reality of physics and chemistry pick the winners, not the politicians. If not for the meddling intervention of government, gasoline could be at 30 cents a gallon today, made in the United States of America. And by the way, carbon dioxide is not a pollutant. The climate is changing all the time, regardless of what we do. The debate is not over, and the solution is not socialism.